How's it going, guys? Boys92 here with another player review, and today we're looking at Muriel, not sure how to say it, but we're looking at his 83 rated in form. Now usually I go through the negatives first, but today I'm going to go to the positives because I do feel like some of the negatives are more significant this time. So what's good about him? First of all, his pace. As you can see from his card, he's got 90 pace, but I did play some games with him on basic and I also played some games with him on marksman, and I didn't feel that much of a difference between the two if I'm being honest. His dribbling, agility and balance are also really good, and he does feel agile when he's on the ball, and he keeps the ball really close to his feet when he's running, even when he's running at pace. Something else that really impressed me with the card was his movement, getting to really good positions, and he'd make really good runs at times, and his shot power was also good. And then you've also got the fact that he's got 4-star skills and weak foot, which is always a bonus, as I always say. But despite all that, I wasn't a massive fan of the card. Now when he's in front of goal, his finishing is 87, but his composure is 75, and you really do feel that at times, and he misses shots that you'd really expect him to score, just sitters that you'd expect him to put in, he don't even hit the target with. His aggression's also really bad at 55, and I feel like this year on FIFA, aggression is a massive stat. Like, he's got 88 strength, but he doesn't feel that strong because he's not battling for the ball because he's only got 55 aggression. He's just kind of, I don't know, he feels a bit lazy in the challenge almost. His long shots are also non-existent at 70, and despite having good shot power, which can sometimes kind of even that out, they're not great. His heading's also not the best, and I'm not sure he scored any headers for me, but he wasn't really winning much in the air, so he wasn't really someone you could aim for from goal kicks or corners. In fact, I think he did score one header from a corner, but I literally had to manually move him, and it was just a bit lucky, I think, in the end. Another thing that I didn't like about the card was that he didn't really get involved in the build-up for me at all, in any way. Now, his overall passing stats 72, so that's not great, but sometimes it doesn't really matter with strikers, they still get involved, but Muriel just didn't at all, and it was just a little bit frustrating at times. Especially coming off the back of the Callum Wilson review, because his passing was really good and he did get involved and he was getting assists, and Callum Wilson just a much better player than this guy. Even though Callum Wilson's only got 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills, which is kind of rare because those two things are usually really important. So taking all that into account, I am going to give him a 7.5 out of 10, which to be honest I feel is a little bit generous. He scored 11 goals in 10 games, I got 2 assists, which isn't a bad return, but I did feel like I had to really force it with him, and I just didn't have that much fun using him if I'm honest. Now if you are looking for a pacey, strong striker with good finishing, I think you're better off looking elsewhere, and just look at Callum Wilson. He's second in form, it's amazing. Now I'm not trying to make this another Callum Wilson review, but if you look at the two cards, they do look similar, but Callum Wilson's just so much better, and he'll probably fit into a team better because of his nationality and his league. I mean, the Spanish league's fine for fitting into teams, but kind of Colombians can be kind of difficult to get into teams at times, and you don't really want to have to sacrifice another position to get him in, because then you're just weakening your team overall, especially seeing how he's not actually that good. But anyway, I think I've rattled on long enough. I think you probably get the idea now. Callum Wilson's better, obviously. And if you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike, or a bit of feedback would be nice as well. And if you liked it a lot, just consider subscribing. It's always helpful. But yeah, I've been Boys92, and I'll see you next time. Bye.